Well, hey there, John from the Travel Buzz. Welcome into the channel. And on this video, I'm giving you my review of the Regal Princess cruise ship here from Princess Cruises. I'm going to give you 5 of the things that I loved and enjoyed about this ship, and 5 of maybe the things that are more lowlights from this trip. Certainly nothing bad from sailing on the Regal Princess. I've had a great cruise here in the Caribbean, but did want to share some positives and some negatives, as all ships will have, here on this video. As always, thanks for joining us here on the channel. Make sure you subscribe to the channel down below and hit the notification bell so you can know when we upload more videos. Thanks for joining us. Let's look a little bit at what we loved about the Regal Princess. So one of the features I've enjoyed the most about Princess Cruise Lines is their technology related to the Ocean Medallion. And here is my medallion for this cruise. You'll get this in the mail prior to your cruise, and it's just a little disc that has RFID technology, and it is used as your ship card on Princess. Makes it so easy to not have to keep track of a ship card or anything like that. You can just hang this around your neck, or they have some other accessories. You can wear it like a watch. For those of us Disney people, it's very much like a magic band in some ways, but it is used for everything. I have not had to use anything else to get on or off the ship, to open my door in my room. I love that when I'm about 5 feet away from my room, my door opens automatically because I'm coming. And it provides so many nice benefits here on board. The other thing I love about it is that with my family here in the Princess app, I can actually look and see exactly what location on the ship my kids are, my wife is, so that if I need to find them, I'm able to find them. There's a chat feature in the app that's used with it. That's how you can order food from other places on the ship, and they will find you, which is going to be another one of my reasons here. But it's just being able to track your family in case you need to find them is great. We've been a little more free with where we let our kids go on the ship, knowing that we can always look on the app and figure out where they are. So the Ocean Medallion is one of the things I love about Princess Cruise Line and our cruise here on the Regal Princess. As I'm walking through the ship here, I'm coming up on the Piaza, and I thought I would give you a few views of the ship area. As I told you, my next favorite thing that we have about the Regal Princess, and that is just all of the little touches that Princess includes in your cruise that are not typical of some other cruise lines. And a couple of those things being things like when you get off on and off the ship in port, they've got water available, but these towels that are icy if it's a hot port, and those have just been fantastic getting back on board the ship. I would also say not having to check out towels based on your cabin number. You can just kind of grab towels as you need them, and it is an easy way. It's very easy to grab them. You don't have to worry about getting charged for them or anything like that, which is nice. And then the final maybe little thing I would say is I love how Princess still does twice daily housekeeping in your room. Your overhead beds get put away every morning, which is awesome compared to some other cruise lines that only give you one service a day, so you can actually function in your room a little more without the pull down beds down if you're in a cabin of 3 or 4 like I am. And so those are some of the little things that we love about Princess Cruises, and specifically here on the Regal Princess. As I was walking through the Piazza here, I came up on a place that is one of the other things that we loved about the Regal Princess this week. This is Alfredo's, a pizza restaurant that is what Princess terms casual dining here in the Piazza, which means you do have to have Princess Plus, which you can come here twice during your cruise, or it's $15 per person. But the thing we have loved this week about Princess is just the pizza on board. The pizza has been absolutely by far the best we've had at sea on any cruise line, and they've got it not only here at Alfredo's, but up on the pool deck, Prego Pizzeria. But that is another thing that we have just loved about Princess Cruise Line this week here on the Regal Princess has been the pizza. So if you're a pizza fan, highly, highly recommend Princess Cruise Line. So I'm down here now on deck 5 in the Piazza, and you can see the gelato shop across the way. And that brings up one of maybe our negative things to Princess this week. Really sold out to this system of wanting their guests to have the plus or premium package. The plus package is $60 per person per day. When I'm recording this, premium is $80 per person per day, and that gets you a lot of things on board. It does include a drink package. It also includes your gratuities. That you would normally pay on the ship. It includes some premium desserts at the gelato shop, an international cafe. If you're on the plus package, you get to eat at places like Alfredo's Pizzeria or the sushi bar twice on your cruise, and that's either the plus or the premium. The premium package also lets you eat 2 times at a specialty restaurant like Sabatini's or Crown Grill, once on your cruise each, or 2 times total. But Princess has really sold out to these packages, and I don't know that that's something that we have enjoyed a whole lot, because we did purchase the plus package. But it does just give you a lot of things on the ship that you do have to pay for, which again, we would rather just pay the price up front for the cruise and enjoy a lot of the things on the ship. And so I think things like dining at the Alfredo's casual restaurant is one that we wish was just included in general, and those kind of things. And so again, that has been a negative for us this week. Not a huge negative, but we've enjoyed our plus package. Again, we just wish we didn't have to worry about figuring out all the nuances of the packages and what works where and all those kind of things. It definitely took some getting used to here on the ship. As I continue to walk around here, deck 5 on the Piazza, we're going to come up on one of the other things that we have loved about the Regal Princess this week. And I don't think I'll be able to get in right now, but I can show you in the window. And that is Sabatini's specialty restaurant. My wife and I ate dinner here and had just a fantastic meal. It was a 5-course meal, and it was amazing. The food was great. The pasta was fantastic. The lasagna was unbelievable. But just had a great meal here at Sabatini's, and yes, it is an upcharge, but definitely worth that for the experience. So here's one of my favorite spots on the Regal Princess. These hot tubs up above the pool deck make for a really nice spot to jump in the hot tub. And it really has been a great pool deck this week. On our cruise, we have loved experiencing this pool deck area. One of the things I will say is a negative, though, that we have found is that all these deck chairs, which are not quite as plentiful as you're going to find on other larger cruise lines, but I don't think that's a bad thing because the crowds have not been as many as other cruise lines. The negative for me, though, is these deck chairs, they put them away at about 4 o'clock every afternoon, and they don't get them back out. Love to come sit up here in the late afternoon or evenings, maybe even after dinner. Swim. They'll put movies up on the big screen here. It's a great movie screen. But there's nowhere up here to sit when that happens. And so I'm not really sure where they expect people to sit. They leave a few lounge chairs down on the pool deck below, but those get filled pretty quick, and not all of those have a great view of the screen. And so that has been one negative for us this week, is that they put away all these lounge chairs, certainly here on the sun deck, on deck 17, and very early in the day. So just something to be aware of. So here's the skywalk on the Regal Princess, and this is really fun to walk through and look down on the ocean below. I was up on the top deck to record the next thing that we didn't love about the Regal Princess this week, but it's way too windy to record up there right now, and that's at the sports deck. One thing I wish they had a little seating area up there at the sports deck. There's nowhere to really sit while your kids are playing. Like, there's not one chair up on that deck. anywhere. And so if my kids are playing at the basketball court, I just had to stand there. And it's hot and sunny up there. And so that's been one thing. We wish there was some way for them to put a little seating up on the sports deck. So just keep in mind, if you've got kids who want to do things on the sports deck, there's not really anywhere for you to sit up there around them. So I'm now back here on the Horizon Terrace at the back of the Lido deck. This is next to the, right behind the Horizon Buffet. And I wanted to share the next thing that has been a little bit of a negative for us here on the Regal Princess. The negative for us has just been that the main dining room food and the buffet food here on the board this week has been a little bland. It hasn't been bad, but has definitely been a little bland. And again, this may be compared to what we've had on other cruise lines where we've enjoyed the main dining room and buffet food a little more. So just something to know here about our experience on Regal Princess this week. Certainly not a deal breaker, and the food, again, it's not been bad, just been a little bland. We've certainly had some great food experiences. The pizza on board has been fantastic, both at Alfredo's and the quick service pizza place by the pool. The burgers and french fries restaurant by the pool has been great also. And the specialty dining we did at Sabatini's, it was phenomenal. So certainly great dining on board. It's just a few of the things have been a little bland for our taste, and certainly compared to other cruise lines. So another thing that has just been great for us on board the Regal Princess this week is the live music. This has been a hit for us. There's a couple bands on board. One of them particularly is really, really good and fun to listen to, and really talented. And then there's a guitar player and a piano player on board that both sing as well, and they are both really, really good. And there's even some others, but the live music has been really kicked up a notch from what we've seen on some other cruise lines. And so if you're a live music person, certainly consider Princess Cruise Lines, but definitely the Regal Princess this week. It has been excellent. And the drink station's been one minor negative for us this week, that the only place that it is here on the Lido. There's not one of these stations down in the Piaza or anywhere else on the ship. And so it's a little inconvenient to come get your drinks at times. Whereas on other ships, we found that down in the lower decks, they've had a drink station as well. Well, that's going to do it for this video, our review of the Regal Princess cruise ships here with Princess Cruises. What a great cruise it has been. As always, if you want to book a cruise like this on the Regal Princess or in any Princess ship or any ship with other cruise lines, our agents at Big Dreams Travel are here to help. They will walk with you every step of the way. They'll make sure we pick the perfect cruise line and itinerary and get you everything that you want so that you have the greatest dream vacation possible. Thanks so much for watching, and we'll see you next time.